Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, then welcome. Today's pick a card reading is their late night thoughts about you. In front of me, I have 3 different options, each with a different number and color. Choose the one that really calls out to you. This is group 1, group 2, and group 3. Okay, let's get started. Hey, group number 1. Okay, so their late night thoughts about you. The first thing we're going to do is take a look at the overall energetic connection between you guys. Okay, so they say, do you even care? What do you want? You have so many choices and options. I hope you'll wait for me. Okay, so instantly what's coming through to me is that this person is like, for some reason, they feel unsure about how you feel, okay? So you guys could be in no contact, or if you are in contact, it's kind of like they feel like there's been some kind of a switch up between you guys. Like they don't feel like you're acting your usual. And so they're not sure what to make of this. And it's bringing up some insecurity when they say you have so many choices and options. They're coming across like, you know, is it them that you really want? So right now it's coming across that they are taking some time away from you to try and get clarity, and, you know, meantime they hope you'll wait for them, but they also realize that the longer that they don't communicate with you, the riskier it becomes, like they could lose you. Okay, so let's dive even deeper. It says, they believe they'll never be as happy as they were with you. Okay, so because they feel that strongly about you, it's like this person isn't able to just let go of you in this connection. That's what keeps them holding on. They say, I know we need to talk, but I'm trying to get clear first. Yeah, I feel like that's exactly the energy that's coming through here, with them taking this space right now from you. They say, I can't stop thinking about you. Yeah, and I feel like even if you guys aren't in communication and you haven't seen or talked to each other, that's why you two still feel super connected. It's like you guys are still connected on the heart, you're both still thinking about each other, so connected on the 5D. I will never find another lover sweeter than you. Okay, so even though it's a sweet and they do view you as being sweet, when this card comes out, that's telling me they feel like they're never going to find somebody who's like you. It makes them feel the way that you make them feel. We have somebody that I used to know. So they feel like you guys are currently coming across as somebody that they used to know. And like that song says, they also feel like you guys treat them like a stranger, and that feels so rough, okay? So they don't like it. There's been some kind of a switch up between you two, and they're like, okay, is this how it is now? Or are you just acting that way because you don't like how things are going right now, you know? So they're trying to get a read on you, like you are them right now, and they're not sure what to make of anything right now. I wonder if you have any idea how into you I am. Well, you guys, if you didn't, you're starting to get an idea through this reading. You know, I do feel like there is a part of them that might be all of them actually, that thinks you guys could be the one. Okay, so take this next card with a grain of salt. This message is not going to be for all of you, so even though it showed up in your reading, it doesn't mean that it's meant for you. But they say you make me want to leave the one I'm with. Okay, so that message is only going to go for those of you that this person is currently with someone, and that's how they feel. When you're around, no one else exists. Yeah, they don't see anyone else, you know, they lose track of time. You're all they see. They say, I love you. And then, is this what you want? Okay, so they definitely want to know, like, are the feelings mutual? Is this what you want, despite anything that was said or done? Then we have pride. So what this tells me is that even though they have deep feelings for you, it's like pride is keeping it, though, to where they're currently keeping that on the low. And they're not just coming out and telling you how they truly feel. They also want to approach you smartly is what's coming through, though, okay? So they don't want to like rush anything. They don't want to rock the boat too soon. For some reason, it's coming across that this connection could be kind of fragile between you two right now. So like I was saying, they do want to approach you smartly. They don't want to come across in a way that might put you on the defense, is like what I'm getting at. You've got me imagining a future together. They definitely see a future with you. Okay, I don't care how much they're playing it cool or playing hard to get. I do see them keeping all this on the low, but like I say, energy doesn't lie. Somewhere you guys like know this, okay? But at the same time, like I keep saying, they want to keep this on the low though right now. But energetically speaking, they're like, I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more. Yeah, they're coming across like they would do what it takes to make this work. And like if they got a sign from you, they would hit the ground running with bridging the gap between you guys. We have nobody want to see us together, but it don't matter. Okay, so that's only going to go for those of you that makes sense. This could be an issue, okay, between families. Somebody maybe doesn't approve of this connection. This card, like this card, is only going to go for those of you that it resonates with. If it doesn't make sense, the message is not meant for you. And then, okay, this next card is also going to be a continuation of this card. So if this one didn't make sense, this message isn't meant for you either. But they say, please don't tell others about our situation. Okay, so that is like they don't want any outside influences to weigh in on this connection, because they're like, they're not emotionally involved. They don't know what you and I have. But, you know, you gotta check in and see if that resonates with you or not, though. Like on one hand, yeah, it's true. The more we tell other people anything that's going on in our connection, you will get their opinion and they're going to want to protect you. And sometimes that is good, you know, because maybe sometimes people are too close to a situation to see what everybody else is seeing. And other times it could be that they really are coming from a perspective that is judgmental and does not help a situation out, you know? So that's where you have to check in and see what resonates with you on that one. But again, those of you that this doesn't make sense, that message is not meant for you. I could see myself with you. Oh yeah. Not only do they see themselves with you, but they see a future with you. I really do feel like they think you're the one. If it resonates, because it is a general reading. And then they say, is the feeling mutual? Okay, so they really do throw the ball in your court and they want to know, like, I'm spilling the tea on this person. They have feelings for you. They see a future with you. But they really want to know, like, is the feeling mutual? Okay, this person's really hesitating on coming forward right now. So it appears like they want a sign or indication from you if this is mutual. Okay, group number 1, this is what I see for you. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to anytime. You can email me. That information is right here. Also, if you like discounts on my personal readings and exclusive content on the connection with the person on your mind, feel free to join my Patreon. I have now lowered the monthly subscription to my Patreon, so if you were ever interested in that, now is definitely the time to check it out. Also, you are able to purchase any video from my Patreon, whether or not you're a part of the monthly subscription. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group number 2. Okay, so their late night thoughts about you. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is take a look at the overall energetic connection between you guys. Okay, so we have ran into each other, mysterious and intriguing. I could be your hero baby, and I want you to choose. Okay, so interesting. So what I see for this is that it is possible whenever you hear this, because it's timeless, that you and this person recently either ran into each other, like cross paths, whether actually in person or on social media. And I just see it like rekindling this flame between you two, okay? And the whole energetic dynamic between you guys has this feeling of being magnetic, also mysterious and intriguing, okay? It's like just getting to know this person is coming across as being exciting, but at the same time, it's like you both want to know more about each other. You know, like you can't get enough of that interaction because there's such like a magnetic spark between you two. It's like you click. Kind of get like fairy tale vibes, to be honest. Okay. They also say I could be your hero baby. I find that interesting. Okay, so this person does see you an independent person who doesn't have to have somebody, and they find that to be attractive. But at the same time, they do want you guys to let them in and let them be not like necessarily a hero, but like somebody who honestly could sweep you off your feet. You know what I'm saying? Okay, but right here though, we have I want you to choose. So it's a bit of a passive energy for somebody who's definitely interested in you guys. So I want us to dive even deeper to make that make sense, basically. But something has got this person kind of unsure about possibly like where they stand with you, okay? And it could go back to that whole being mysterious part, okay? So it's possible they can't get a read on you, is what's going on with that. Because overall, I do feel like they want to choose and take the initiative with you. But, all right, let's dive even deeper. They say, this connection is what I want. That's what I'm saying. That's more the energy that I'm picking up on. So, if anything, that's kind of like them wanting you to show more of an indication that this is what you want. I think about you all the time. Yeah, and I feel like, you know, you're constantly on their mind, they're constantly on your mind, hence the magnetic connection. I thought I knew where things were going, now I'm not sure. Okay, so that's got more of this energy going on, so it's possible you two were like in a good place and then all of a sudden something could have shifted or somebody could have said something or just even backed off a little bit, you know? And it doesn't even have to do, it doesn't, like if this person backed off, that possibly doesn't even have to do with you, you know. It could be about them. Or if you backed off, you know. Love songs remind me of you. Yeah, it's like you've got this person listening to love songs again. This whole energy overall, other than this little bit of not being sure, has like a very magical, fairy tale, romantic type feeling. I'm trying hard to act like not being with you doesn't bother me. Yeah, and it's possible as I'm tapping into this that some of you see this person in a professional setting. So that could also be like why that they're like keeping a poker face, keeping this on the low, but you know, you both feel it though, that magnetic connection between each other. So it's like one of those dynamics coming through. They say it's not in your head, I feel the same. Okay, so I do feel like that's the bit of like keeping things on the low. And like the unsureness is, it's new, you know? Overall, it has a new feeling. Even if you've known this person for like a while, I don't feel like you guys have said a whole lot to each other. It's going to be different for all of you, but it still has a new feeling even if you have. Okay, a lot of newness coming through. It's like you both kind of are just wondering, you know? Like, I get Three of Wands vibes, like waiting, anticipating, you know, on the edge of your seat, like I can't wait to see you type vibe. They say you'll be mine. Okay, so when I see that card, that's like kind of like a Valentine's vibe. That's interesting. So this whole reading has like a Valentine's feel to it. So it's like you two brought the romance back into each other's lives, you know? So they mean that in a sweet way. That like, they feel like, you know, it's like unspoken between you two. You both feel like each other's. Even though you don't have a label yet and you may not even have dated yet, you know? But they feel like that. They say you're so hot. Yeah, they're really attracted to you. It's more than just looks, but, you know, they're also attracted to you, but it's looks, personality, vibe, energy, all of it. You make me feel like I can do anything. Yeah, this person definitely feels like you bring out the best version of them. You bring the best version of them out. I'm so attracted to you. Yeah, there it is again. It is physical, but it's also more than that. All right, so this next is a message coming out in left field, so only take it if it resonates. Okay, they say, I feel like we made a mistake. That definitely could go towards those of you that, you know, I thought I knew where things were going. Now I'm not sure. I want you to choose. So yeah, you'll know if that message is meant for you. If it doesn't make sense, it's not for you. Then we have, I know you want me to. Well, there is a part of them that feels that way and a part of them that's absolutely not sure and wants a sign from you. Okay, so with those of you that you feel like you or this person said or did something, then this message is meant for you and not anybody else. They say you probably think you are better now, like without them, even though I don't feel like that's true because you guys are checking out this video. For some of you, though, it could be, but for the majority, I don't feel like it is. They say, don't be deceived. I still have feelings for you. So whether this message was meant for you or not, this person is saying, like, they have feelings for you, regardless if you think they do or they don't. But then they say it's safer to dream about you than to be with you. They do feel like that sometimes. But overall, I do feel like this person wants to make a move towards you. I haven't felt this way in so long. Yeah, that's what I was picking up on. You guys definitely, you and them have reignited this romantic spark. You brought back this the romance in each other's lives. And then they say, how do you feel about me? Okay, so they want to know, how do you feel about them? Okay, group number 2, this is what I see for you. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to anytime. You can email me. That information is right here. Also, if you'd like discounts on my personal readings and exclusive content on the connection with the person on your mind, feel free to join my Patreon. I've now lowered the monthly subscription to my Patreon, so if you were ever interested in that, now is definitely the time to check it out. You are also able to purchase any video from my Patreon, whether you are a part of the monthly subscription or not. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group number 3. Okay, so their late night thoughts about you. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is take a look at the overall energetic connection between you guys. They say, I never imagined so much perfection. 1 sword. I worry about us a lot. You are my everything. So instantly what comes through is this person feels like they dreamt you into existence. Okay, like I'm not kidding. They're blown away by you. And yeah, what's interesting about that though is because they feel like, you know, because they feel like they dreamt you into existence, it's like this fear comes up for them, like is this too good to be true? Okay. But I do see that this insight is going to hit them if it hasn't already, you know, and they're going to want to make this work with you because we have, you are my everything. This is like the 10 of Cups, okay? So they definitely want to move forward with you in this connection is what I'm getting at. So, and I do feel like they're mindful enough to be aware of any patterns, you know, of possible sabotage. And because the 1 sword is right next to that, I see them coming from awareness and getting past that. So that's good to see. Okay, so let's take a look further. They say, I'm going to make a move towards you. Okay, so we start with a very bold, like, I know what I want and I'm going to take action. Okay, so very confident energy coming through here. Because I think you're amazing. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up on as well. You know, very sure energy and somebody who is going to make things happen. Maybe you make them want to be a better person, 222, okay? So you guys could be seeing 222 a lot. Okay, so this says his or her love language could be different from yours, okay? So definitely keep an open mind when it comes to, you know, how they are with you, that just because it's not your love language doesn't mean that they're not displaying that they're interested and that they care about you. Okay, so we have bold flex. So that means out of nowhere, this person, you're going to hear from them. And they might even do some kind of romantic gesture, you know. Like they could bring you flowers or, you know, play a song. They could send you a song. Okay, I'm just getting like, they could give you something the next time you hear from them. It's not going to go for everybody because it's general reading, but putting that out there though, that, you know, I'm just saying though, it is coming through though, that like they're going to do something different when reaching out to you. But I gotta know, did what we have mean anything? Okay, so there is a part of them that's not sure that you feel the same, you know, and they don't know how, you know, contacting you would be received. So there is a part of them that wants to hear from you first, like give them the green light, and then, you know, they could end up giving you, doing the romantic gesture. But it could also come even if they don't hear from you. But they do say, I can't read you, so I have no idea where we stand. Yeah, I do feel like this person is in the dark as far as you go and what you feel. If it did, I don't know how you can be so happy without me. Okay, so that definitely bothers this person. If you have social media, they could be reading into it like, wow, look at you, posting like you're living your best life. Don't you miss me? Didn't what we have mean anything? Are you heartbroken? And it's like, even if you are, you know, you may not broadcast it. But, so they're kind of reading into this a bit much because, you know, I see the big picture here. You guys, you know, for the most part, maybe not everyone, but I do still feel like you have feelings for them or you wouldn't be checking this out. So it's interesting though that they're reading into it in a way that doesn't work for you too. And that could also go back to the, like, I worry a lot about us. But again, we do have the one sword after that. So even though this is popping up, they could get past that. I lie awake and think about what we could be. Yeah, they do. And especially if you have social media, they want you both to post pics of them, is like what's coming through. I really miss you. I smile at the chance to see you again. Yeah, they do. They wonder what you're up to. Do you miss them? You know, they imagine like what your guys' next reunion would be like, seeing each other. Like fireworks is like what they imagine. You were the highlight of my day. Yeah, they definitely feel like their best moments in life are any moment in their interaction spent with you. I've come to realize that I feel on top of the world when I'm with you. They do. They feel like you bring out the best version of them. They feel like you bring the best version of them out. It's not over between us. Okay, so even though you guys may not be talking or seeing each other, it's like you're both still connected, and they want you to know that it's not over. There is something about you that I can't explain. Yeah, they feel like you and this connection are unique and one of a kind, and they don't feel this way with just anybody. Do you miss me? Okay, so they wonder, like, how do you feel? Is it mutual? Do you miss them? So a lot of curiosity going on with this person, but either way, they do start off the reading strong, so it's like, you know, the silence is going to get to this person, and then it's possible you could hear from them out of nowhere, and they could want to speed things along. Okay, group number 3, this is what I see for you. If this resonates, let me know in the comments, and if it does, don't forget to give it a like. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to anytime. You can email me, that information is right here. Also, if you would like discounts on my personal readings and exclusive content on the connection with the person on your mind, feel free to join my Patreon. I have now lowered the monthly subscription to my Patreon, so if you were ever interested in that, now is definitely the time to check it out. Also able to purchase any video from my Patreon. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye guys!